Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you everything that I've done to the Bonafide SS127. This is the Black Widow limited edition and I've got it close to where I want it. I need to do a little bit of modifications to the rear trolling motor. Right now this is the original setup. I made the aluminum bracket and just put some 2x4 blocks, and that's what I used as a transom mount basically. But I added this linear actuator. This will lift and lower the motor, and then these guide wires just go through the hole up here, come out and go to the pedals. And these kits are actually available from Bonafide. Makes it pretty easy to set up. So I've got a dual anchor system. This anchor goes up to the front through these guided lines and then just drops right down through the handle. I had an anchor trolley set up and I typically only use that for the rear now. So I use another one to lower it out the back because I'm still trying to figure out how to master staying in one spot. I get a little bit too irritated by twisting around in the wind. This is my black pack. I added some hinges to it to make the lid a little more stable, and I also added this piece as a cutting board chunk, and that allows the rods to tilt back at an angle, if you can see that. And then when the lid's all the way up, it'll stay open and not fall on your hand when you're trying to take tackle boxes out. I added this little cargo net to the back of the seat. Works out pretty well. This is my fish finder setup, and just about anybody that has a Bonafide is in a similar setup to this. I think I first saw it with Fluke Master on his channel, but I just recently added this camera mount. It's pretty cheap on Amazon. I'll throw it in a link if anybody's interested in picking one up. And then inside here I've got just a 10 amp hour battery. This is the Dakota lithium, and then that's all the wire management. It just goes through these through holes, and then I just made it kind of tidied up. So this is all in one, which is nice because I can take this whole module out, and it's got the sonar on the bottom. Nothing leaks. Works out pretty well. Inside here I have my battery that I run my trolling motor with, and this is for when I bring the trolling motor. Sometimes I just paddle, get a little exercise in. This is the way that I typically rest my paddle when I'm fishing spots. This rod holder, little Scotty rod holder, works out as a perfect angle. Keeps it out of your way, makes it easy to reach. And then I've got a cup holder here, which I've put some pliers and then scissors on the back. And then this is the brains of the operation. This controls, and bear with me, it's a little sloppy, but I got a PWM in here, a switch to raise and lower the linear actuator for raising the motor, and then a forward reverse switch down here, and then this is for speed. And then I've got, I think Fluke Master also showed me this little setup and I liked it quite a bit, but this is where he puts his landing net, and it's easy access on the water right over your shoulder. Makes it real quick to deploy. But I can show you guys how the motor goes down. Right now it's in neutral position. This is for lowering it. And this will lower it all the way down. I like to keep it just about a little bit under the boat to reduce cavitation. This is a Newport 55-pound thrust. and I can get going about 4.5 miles an hour with this motor. Now I'll show you guys the front and reverse, forward and reverse. So that's forward, and then we can just turn the motor up. And by twisting that knob I just showed you, you can go full speed. You can reduce it down to a crawl. And then you bring it back down to 0, off, and then you've also got reverse. So this is the Bonafide in all its glory. I am going to be working on a new mount soon, and also I'm going to be setting up some remote control steering. So stay tuned and check out that video. It should be dropping in about a month. If you like what you see here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos.